I actually look as tired as I feel. Hello there, it's been a while. So what's been happening over the last couple of weeks? We've been at a few festivals, both working and enjoying. We kicked things off with Pig Out, which is our street food business's first festival since 2019, thanks to COVID and everything. That part of our lives took a pretty abrupt halt, but we're back in action, and it was such a fun weekend, and it was so nice to be back, and we managed to get some of our friends to help work with us. So it was basically just a weekend chilling with friends, eating great food, and easing ourselves back into the festival circuit, which we're hoping to do pretty full on next summer. And then the August bank holiday in London always means one thing: festivals. So we went to All Points East on Saturday, and yesterday we went to Field Day. I am as tired as I look. Although for once it's not because of the house, it's just because of enjoying my life. So all in all, lost a laptop, gained a lot of fun, and we're back. We're ready to get back into renovations and get things moving. So this might be coming at a slightly strange time, because I know I would have uploaded our Pebble Dash video, which was actually filmed before the laptop went. There's probably enough chit chat. Let's get cracking on this house first. I'm about to wrap up this video, but I feel as though I can't call it done until we have finished tanking the shower. It was primed, and then the other day I was at work while Tom and his dad took a day off of work, and they taped the whole shower, so it's pretty much ready to go. The only thing that's left to do is the third and final step: the tanking membrane. This is the bit I wasn't too sure about. I feel like I'm definitely going to screw this up. So I'm going to do the first coat horizontally, and then the second coat vertically. I've just said that out loud to remind myself. Okay, first coat horizontally. 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 These are the jobs that really freak you out, I would say. Like, if you're painting and you screw it up, you know it's fine, you can just paint again. But if you're waterproofing and you screw it up, you find out when it drips on your head in the room below a year later. So, taking it slow. I've just realised I've accessorised for the occasion. Can you... I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but my nails and the brush are the exact same colour. Probably only me that's interested in that, but there you go. Okay, it's getting pretty dark, but that is the horizontal tanking for the day. I really don't know if areas like that don't have enough on, but I'm just gonna go thicker on the vertical. I feel like it's okay. I've done already, I think, more than half the pot, so I don't want to get through too much before I get the chance to do it vertically, but that's where we've got to. In terms of next steps, I'm just going to leave this overnight, come back tomorrow, do a vertical application, and then that is us done with the shower, and we can get the tiler in. We're just installing the plasterboard for the ceiling in the loft hallway, and before there was a skylight just here, which we're going to cut out now, but you can see just how dark it makes the whole room. So yeah, thinking about getting a loft conversion. Definitely get a skylight. I have to say I agree with pretty much everyone's opinions on all of these. Firstly, they're showing up a lot more intense on camera than they are in real life, but I think, yeah, this one's a bit too similar to the vanity. It might just make everything look a bit meh, which I think I said already. And then the grey, I really like the grey, but it is showing up very blue on camera. But thank you everyone for your comments. I have got some Lick samples. I've got the Lick eggshell, which is okay for bathroom. I've got a few different colours of those, but they do look really, really subtle, which I think will be nice. We need to do a base coat anyway, because plaster sucks up loads of moisture, And so what you want to do is a base layer with water and paint mixture, and then after that paint the color that you're looking for. So we need to paint the whole thing anyway. I'm just going to paint the entire thing white. I'm going to do a second coat on the ceiling without water, so the ceiling's completely done and the room's completely white. As I just said, the first coat needs to be a paint and a water mixture, and Tom and Martin have installed something very exciting. We've got water!
Hey.
Slightly delayed, but very exciting. I don't know if this is the right thing to do at all, but logic tells me the lower down the shower, the more it gets hit by water, and therefore the greater risk. So I'm just being extra careful the lower down I go versus the very top of the shower. So this is all painted with the base coat now. This is all dried. I think I've done a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. Slightly concerned. There's like bits that have bubbled, and I don't know how you're going to tile over that, but I guess you just have a thick bit of adhesive. The laminate finally arrived for the vanity unit, so this is kind of what it's looking like now. There's the taps in the wall. Obviously the little handle still needs to be installed, but I love how this looks. It's exactly what I wanted, and I'm so excited. Got some samples from Lick here. As you can see, this one's a brighter white, this one's a bit more of a grey, and this one is the exact colour of the wall, basically. So yeah, still no closer to knowing what I want to do there.
I think I like this one.
Yeah. I'm thinking I want to tile first, or get the bathroom tiled, get this tiled, get the vanity unit installed, and then decide on a colour for the walls. I know that's probably making it way more difficult than it needs to be, because you need a tape and make sure you don't get on the tiles or anything, but I can't pick a colour. I don't know what's going to go when it's all in one place. So I think I might just get the tiling done first. I'm leaning towards the grey colour at the moment, but also I don't want to make the room darker than it is. It's like really nice and bright and light, and I don't want to dull that. Anyway, this is going to take some time to decide, but that's where we're at with the bathroom. The whole bedroom. We're hoping to have this room ready to move into over the next month or so. That's when the bathroom will be done at the same time, and so it'll really mean we've got a little bit of an escape from the rest of the house. The bedroom we're currently staying in at the moment can then also become a little bit of a lounge and a study, just somewhere other than the place we sleep to, you know, chill out in the evenings and stuff like that. I've said this a few times in videos, but at the moment we are very confined to one room for eating, sleeping, working, everything, and it can be a little bit much. So I think this will be a very welcome space, and so we want to get this done as quickly as possible because some separation in our lives might be good. And so yeah, I'm just gonna get some music on, get cracking. We can knock this out in a day easy. Suffering from last night a little bit, but nothing music can't fix. You then also start by painting all of the corners and then going with the roller in the middle, but the problem with the loft room is that there are so many corners. So that's job one. So that took a fair bit longer than expected, but it is done. The first coat of white is on. We just need to cut into the windows, which I'll do tomorrow, but overall, it's looking kind of good. As we said, we want to get this wrapped ASAP so we can start moving upstairs. We're just gonna spend the rest of the evening sorting out radiators, skirting boards, all of that sort of stuff that is now coming time to buy.
So it's the evening now, in the bathroom, just doing the last finishing touches before the tiler comes tomorrow. So what I'm doing tonight is laying down it's called No More Ply, which basically is, it's kind of meant to be like plywood. I was going to go for plywood, but you need at least like 12 mil, and then I just thought the gap would look too weird going from the hallway into the bathroom. So what I've got is this 6 mil No More Ply, so just going to lay them down before the tiler comes tomorrow. You know, nothing like doing it quite last minute. So as you can see, these are the No More Ply boards. What I'll be doing is laying them down, putting some PVA on it, and then just drilling in 8 screws per board, and then just do it for the whole bathroom. Just stops any cracking happening from, I suppose, the floor moving in the tiles. So yeah, let's get cracking. See what I did there.
It's like 8:30, which never happens. We never wake up this late. But today is a very, very, very exciting day. The tiler is coming. I know we went back and forth a little bit on whether to get a tiler, but yeah, I basically just wanted to explain, yes, we got one, and the reason we got one is because, to be frank, our skill level isn't high. We're still learning how to do most things, and painting, fine. Decorating, fine. For the kitchen downstairs, the bathroom, maybe it'll be different, but I don't know. I want to watch the tiler today. We've got a shower niche, we've got weird shaped tiles, we've got individual tiles, not sheets of tiles. This is one of the things I think maybe leave it to the pros. If I have to stare at my terrible handiwork every morning for the next few years, that will destroy me. So I'm gonna leave it to the professionals for this time. Let's see how it goes, and maybe things will be different for the next room, but hopefully he does a good job. I've seen a couple of comments where people have mentioned other people who've got tilers and still ended up with terrible handiwork. So I'm gonna take my time this morning to really go through exactly what I want with him, explaining, you know, I want equal distance cut tile at the top to equal distance cut tile at the bottom, so you don't have like a full tile at the bottom and then a teeny tiny bit at the top. He's come recommended by the same guy who recommended us our plasterer, and we could not be happier with our plasterer. So hopefully it's another great recommendation. I should have more hope, but I don't think it hurts to explain your vision. Your vision being just make the tiling not look weird.
So in terms of the materials needed for tiling, first of all, you got the 6mm ply, No More Ply. You got 3mm spaces for the floor and 2mm spaces for the tiles. Then you've got a flexi adhesive for the floor tiles. Our tiler wanted to use self-mixed tile adhesive, so I've got 2 tubs of that. I've got an SBR bond and then the trim as well. And that'll be going around the niche and where the wall meets the tiles at the back wall. And then obviously the main product, wall tiles and floor tiles.
So these are the tiles that we decided to go for. We want to get them in the shower vertically, and just to a little bit above the tap. So making it all the way up till about there. We're doing it with a white grout because I think the shape of the tile is really cool, and I think the white grout would make it less noticeable. Also, don't hate me on this opinion, but I think white subway tiles with a grey grouting, it's not my vibe. So I think just a white grouting will make this tile look a little bit fancier, and draw less attention to it. And it's more, when you see the shape, it pops. But what do I know? I'll give it a go and we'll see how it works. Oh, also I'll link the tiles from Tile Giant, and I'll link exactly the tile it is below. I think they were pretty affordable. And then the floor tiles, also from Tile Giant, I'll link those below as well. It's a very light grey, but the thing I loved about it was, yeah, it's really textured. You can feel all the grains going through the stone or porcelain, whatever it is. But yeah, this was just the only floor tile that I liked. So it's what we've landed on. This, we're doing a grey grouting as well. I don't know if you can see, I've probably mentioned this before, but there's also a little bit of kind of cream and greens and warmth in the tile, which I think is great in terms of the colors you eventually go for. And also, I had to run into dark downstairs for this, but yeah, also to link it into the vanity. Okay, I haven't gathered the nerve to ask him to film, but he's just popped off for lunch. And it looks so good. Here's the shower. It's all going in now. Now I see it. I know what I said earlier, but now I see it. Maybe I want a darker grouting so you can really tell the tile. But I'm not making any rash decisions yet. I think it's gonna look so good. The tiles are definitely bigger than I imagined, but that's not a problem. So yeah, I'm now definitely just gonna keep popping in every time he leaves the house because I'm too shy to ask to film. But so happy with it so far. We'll check in later. And to end this episode, I thought I would just give you a quick tour of the bathroom so far. The shower tiles are all in. As you just saw, the back room tiles are now in, going to a black circle mirror there, maybe a hanging plant there, toilet there, vanity there. You've heard the story. And in true me fashion, already have a significant number of regrets. The main one being the trim. When we started this bathroom, I didn't know what trim was. I did not even know that tiles ended with a trim. I knew that obviously there was some way you sealed it to look pretty, but I didn't know it existed. So when the question of what color trim came, the answer was just white because our tiles were white, but this is basically what we've ended up with. As you can see, it now means that the trim of our shower tray is white. Now, all of our shower stuff is black. Our actual shower metal is black. And this just looks cheap. I know once the tiles have all been filled in with the off-white grouting and this is all, you know, sealed up at the bottom, I know it's going to look better, but I already know the white's not for us and it's not for the shower. But it's not a massive mistake and it's a very easily fixable mistake. Our tile has given us a hard no to redoing it, but I know that we could just use an outdoor or masonry paint or something that works on PVC, maybe oven paint that can stand heat, but I'm not sure about liquid. Anyway, I need to look into it, but I'm sure there will be a paint that can handle, actually, I don't know whether this is metal or this is the plastic trim. We've got some metal trim and some plastic trim because we don't know what we're doing. I'll find something that works on PVC. I'll just paint it black. It's gonna be okay. Anyway, that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the bathroom come together and everything that the slow progress we've made this week. If you've liked this video, please do give a thumbs up. It really helps boost the video and boost the channel. And if you'd like to follow along on the journey of us renovating our small Victorian terraced house in East London, please hit the subscribe button. We upload videos every single Wednesday. I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully there will be more bathroom updates, as well as some exciting yet terrifying stuff happening downstairs, but you'll see that next week. Thank you so much. Have an amazing weekend or week whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.